Good morning. Just getting ready to go into town. Where can I put you? I'll put you up here actually. Just need to have a quick little tidy up. Oh, I've been busy this morning. I've just hang on, let me just focus you more towards me. Let's start that again. Good morning, everybody. Today is the 2nd of October. Let me just pop the iron up there. Cardigan. Getting ready to go into town. One of my lovely friends who I used to work with, we don't catch up very often, just life stuff, you know, things get busy, and so we try and make time to catch up during the school holidays usually. I'm just trying to remember whether we did last school holidays, because that was quite a busy time. So we're going to have a coffee and then possibly look at an op shop, and there's a new fabric store opened that I'd like to have a look at. Now I'm just trying to choose earrings. This is the state of me. Yes, now I'm just trying to find what earrings I would like to wear, because there's some choices. There's some choices. There's some choices. Oh, there are some choices. What am I going to wear? What am I going to wear today? These ones here. The friend that I'm going to see, she actually gifted me these. So maybe, let's see what they look like. Yeah, they'll be nice. Where are you? Right, now let's just sort that out. I don't want the old swished back fringe. Oh, now I've just made a mess of myself. Right, so yeah, so we're going to have coffee and op shop and have a look at that shop, and then do I need anything else in here? I'll go and see. Oh, sorry. I'll go and see Jess. Apparently, she's baked me a cake, and then home. So we'll see. Hey, kid. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, a lot of heavy breathing coming out of me. You know, sometimes necklace latches just latch, and sometimes they're just a real muck around. I don't realise how much I grunt and carry on until I play back these videos and I hear me going just like far out. Oh well, that'll just have to do. That'll just have to do. Right, I'm going to wear my new clogs. You're staying inside. Digger will have to go out into the run. Should I put a bracelet on? Oh, there's another ring that should be in there. I'm pretty tired actually. We got back from darts last night at about, it must have been close to 11 o'clock. Evan had caught up with some people there that used to work for him when he was running harvesting crews, so he's having a good catch up with them, which was nice. So I don't think there's anything else in here. Let's just shut the window. Oh no, I've already done that. Are you chilled out? Do you want to stay inside while I go out? You can. You don't have to go out. Do you want to stay inside? You could stay inside, eh? You're mousy. Yeah, I might just leave him inside. He's pretty good. He doesn't come to any sort of mischief. Yes, what's the time now? 9:45. We're meeting at 10:30, so better get going. Right. Not for spanking. What are you laughing at?
That's so ugly. Timmy.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm not singing on camera.
Why not? Happy birthday to me. Oh my god, it's cold. Oh, that looks delicious. Right, let me blow it. I'm back. I'm back from town. It's about 12:30. Oh, I must be getting on for nearly 1 o'clock. I am so tired after being up so late last night. So I'm going to treat myself. Once I've finished talking to you, I'm going to put the jug on. I'm going to make a nice cup of tea. I'm going to shut the back door. I'm going to heat up the sweet pack. It's actually quite cold today, which was good because I got to wear this, because this is quite a thick cardigan. And I'm going to lie back and knit and watch TV on the lazy boy and possibly have a sleep. I had a lovely, lovely morning in town. I didn't record much, mainly because I just forgot, and that's fine because I was there to be with my friend. So I thought I'll quickly run you down what did. So I went to the new shop that I was talking about, the new fabric shop, and I popped in there actually before I met up with my friend, and then we went again after the coffee because she didn't realise it was there, so she wanted to have a look as well. And this is what I got. Russell, Russell, Russell. I'm so mean. So this shop is actually, she already had like a homeware store. It was like part of a collective, it was called the Avery, and there was a few businesses under one roof. And so now she's branched out off on her own. So she's still got that part of her business, but the additional part is called Arthur's. So anyway, I got, so this is stuff that she sold before. But I bought this beautiful little beeswax candle. Oh, I love the smell of beeswax. And I've got a tiny little candle holder, which I thought, it's just got a nice narrow base on it. So there's that. Then I got this card because my good friend is a grandmother for the first time. Baby was born the day before yesterday. So I thought this little card is lovely. And I've got a couple of little bits that I'm going to finish sewing that I will include with that. And then I've got some fabric. Now, I told myself no more buying fabric after cleaning up out there. But the thing is, and this is for real, like I'm not just making excuses. In the city I live near to, which is Gisborne, our main street was already dying before COVID, and then COVID really just knocked the teeth out of it. And there's so many empty shops. So we had a big earthquake at the end of 2007. Like, it was quite a massive earthquake, and it did a lot of damage to buildings around the city. And a lot of those buildings in town have been slowly getting their earthquake compliance done. But I guess, you know, when COVID hit, you know, people started doing more online ordering, and yeah, buying local wasn't something that always happened. And the foot traffic just wasn't there. So I just feel like if we don't support where we can those local businesses, then they disappear. So I bought 2 meters of a cotton linen, or linen cotton, and it wasn't a bad price. I think it was like $27 a meter, which is pretty good. Like, I've seen it more expensive in other places, but her range of fabrics were just beautiful, like really beautiful fabrics. So I thought I'd make a skirt out of that, but we'll see. 2 meters, I thought, well, that just kind of gives me something. So that was all I purchased. Then I met up with my friend, and when we finished, I went back to her car and she gave me her gift, my gift from her. So I've got these 3 gorgeous plants. I'm going to put them on my picnic table out there. It's got a nice little plant. I think that'd be quite nice in the middle of that. Oh, she's always so thoughtful. And then she gave me, I don't know which way, I think it goes that way. She gave me this. Which is a, you know, like you'd put your plate with your cake or whatever, or food in there, and then put the lid over it. And it was actually hers, but she said her husband wasn't really into that style, so she knew I'd like it, and I love it. Sorry, I have to keep checking. Oh no, it's just security, that's alright. Oh, it's the dog and the cat. Oh my god, they look so cute. If I remember, I'll download the footage and you can see them walking up the driveway together. And then I went over to Jess's place, and you would have seen me starting to open up those gifts. They're all thrifted, which I love. She did this for Christmas as well. She said she's had this one particular thing for about 6 months because she found it and she thought, oh yeah, that'll be perfect. So it's a ruler for a dressmaker. I'm not entirely sure how to use it, but it's cool. And then she got me, this one was for a bit of a laugh. This is the Women's Day Better Sewing, published in 1978. She goes, in the thing it says, well, it says 1978, but I think she thought it said 1979 because she's like, happy 49th birthday. This book was published when you were 3 years old. Love you heaps from your favourite 21st birthday present. But yeah, she's a crack up, that kid. And then she got me this very old packet of tarot cards, and they're actually quite cool. Need my glasses on, really. Yeah, they're just really neat illustrations. So I'll go through and have a look at those later. And then last, but certainly not least, I'll just put that away in there. She got me this. Also from an op shop, it's a plant stand, which I was very excited about. I said to her, if she had got that and kept it for herself and shown me, I would have been quite jealous. Yeah, I know, I'm so tired, Digger. I'm very tired. Right, I'll catch you a bit later. Welcome back to another episode of Colour in the Kitchen. Right, I'm going to make... We were going to go out for dinner, and Evan and I spoke on the phone, and I don't think he was really feeling it, and neither was I. So Jess is coming over here for tea, which is perfect. I'm quite knackered, to be honest. Going to bed and getting to sleep after 11 o'clock. It's just not the one for me anymore. So I'm just going to make a sausage casserole, which is pretty much just chuck anything in a pot. It's quite cold. A little bit of a cool snap, which sometimes happens. I remember my mum telling me that the year I was born was particularly cold, and I was born down in Masterton, which is just slightly north of Wellington. And she said it snowed. It was snowing when I was born. And actually my friend was born around August the same year, and it snowed in Wairua, which is the place up closer to where we are, that year. So it must have been quite cold that year, because it never ever snowed in Wairua. So yeah, it's cold. Which, like I said to my friend, perfect when you want to be able to wear your new knit. So yeah, I had a nap after I spoke to you guys. I was going to just watch YouTube and knit, but I was just so exhausted. I actually just went to bed, because I thought if I could have a better sleep, it would help. Sometimes, I keep getting disturbed when I'm on the lazy boy. Unfortunately, it didn't really help, and I kept sort of waking up wondering what day it was, what time it was, where was I, all the things. And I woke up to the phone ringing, and it was my nana. I didn't answer. It was like my phone was out here and I was in the bedroom. So I got up, put the jug on, heated my wheat bag because my back and side are still very sore, and rang Nana back. And I sort of thought it might be a birthday call, because, she doesn't ring that often. But no, it wasn't. It's just a coincidence that and I didn't say anything to her. I didn't want to, because she's always been so good for remembering birthdays. I mean, perhaps she did think of me and my birthday and then forgot. But she'd rung me. She was saying that when they go into the dining room at the rest home and they've all got these walkers, she said when you go back to your walker, it's really hard to figure out whose walker is what. And so she thought there was a knitting pattern she might have had for some kind of caterpillar or something that she thought that she could tie to the handlebars. But even just any, if I see anything that might be suitable. So I thought, oh, I could do something like that, but like she said, even if I find something in a $2 shop or whatever. So I just thought, well, I'll just I'll have a think on it. Drink water. I'm very thirsty. I'm always very thirsty, actually. Yeah, so anyway, we had a good chat and a bit of a laugh. She sounded a bit sort of morose at the start of the phone call, you know. It's not nice. Not nice when people have to go under care. You know, 94 years of, well, I suppose maybe 80 years of doing whatever you want, if you minus her childhood years where she had a mum to tell her what to do. And you know, she goes somewhere where she's told when to eat, when to shower, when she has to go to bed. It's not easy for her. I feel really bad. And it's hard because we're almost 4 hours away now with the way the roads are, so it's not like I can just jump in the car and go down there. What else do I need to put in here? Oh. I'm just going to I'll show you what I've done. I'll show you what I have done. Right. In here I've chopped up some sweet potato, some potato, some onions, mushrooms, parsnip, and then I've just sprinkled a bit of Worcester sauce on them. Worcester. And I'm just going to place the what have we got? Hold on, Bessie. Hold on. Let me just get you in a comfy position. I'm just going to chuck the sausages on top. They're still a little bit frozen, but they'll be alright. And they will be whole. And then later on I'll come through and I'll chop them up when they're cooked a bit more. So I'm just going to put them on like that. Some water in there. A bit more. And then I'll get some stock. Just throw a couple of stock cubes in there. Oh, yucky. It's cold. I think I've already told you guys that. It is cold. Sorry, everything in the sink at the moment. See, more grunting. I can hear me grunting. And I think it's because I'm always kind of congested and stuffed up, to be honest. Bit more of that. Bit more of the water. Yeah, that's good. Go in there, stock cubes. And then once the sausages have cooked a bit and I chop them all up, I'll come through, taste it, see whether it needs any more seasoning, and thicken it. Right, so we're just going to pop this in our oven. Oh, what's in there? What is that? Oh, Evan's left the tin foil in there that was covering his dinner the other night. That was helpful. Right. Oh, let's turn that down a bit. It doesn't need to be quite so hot. Right. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Colour in the Kitchen. That's what Angie calls it. Here's my little sidekick, Digger in the kitchen. It's cold. We don't really have any dry firewood left, so it's a bit of a hassle. Oh, you don't need to be seeing right up my nostrils. Oh yeah, I'll show you this. Everything's a bit of a mess at the moment because I've still got lots of stuff out here to be sorted out. But anyway, this is the candlestick holder that I was talking about. And when I purchased it, it was really, really covered in candle wax and it was all gross and tarnished, and I gave it a really good clean. So there's that. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? Anyway, what am I going to do? I don't know.